right. Dang, I sound dead. Another driving video, and I'm still sick. You know why? Because my immune system is crap. Basically, anytime I get like the regular 3 to 5 day cold, it's gonna be a hefty week or a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. The universe hates me. Whatever. Happy Mother's Day to the mothers, out there and all of that. I'm on my way to work as usual, which is why we're doing a driving video, because I don't have time to just sit and do regular videos anymore, apparently. Y'all gonna get a couple of probably just sitting around videos coming up this week, but I've been busy. Anyway, y'all don't care about that. Y'all came to hear about Iyanla and the girls. So let me give it to you. We pick up basically where we left off with Iyanla. We're at the House of Healing, trying to heal the girls. And Alicia and Iyanla are talking again, and she's saying basically that, go ahead. She's saying, stay with it. See, every time I try to hit that curve, y'all like to fly. Excuse me. She's saying okay, so basically each and every one of these girls have a different view of their mother. And I mean, that's not uncommon to have a different view of your mother, but they have a whole different mother entirely. Shay, her mama was a crackhead. Markel's mama, is a former crackhead, but she was dope. Not dope, like, that was probably a poor choice of words, but basically, the span, the 10-year span, because Shay is 35, Markel is 25, in that little time, so much happened. So many different things happened, and, good and bad. So everybody has a different perception of their mother. Iyanla is telling Alicia to go ahead and speak your story, tell the girl, your testimony basically, and Alicia just can't do it. Apparently, she just can't. Let me see. Iyanla goes into telling Alicia that none of her children have progressed past the age of 7, and I'm sitting here thinking, where'd she get the number 7 from? I'm gonna rock with her, but she just threw a number out there. And I'm like, where'd that come from? But you could really see a little while later that Shay, in particular, is really just a little girl. She's the oldest, but she's a baby. She progressed right on back, to a child. I don't know if she was 7 or 4 or 10, but she, she regressed for a minute, and it was a problem. Alicia then I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you this review from the standpoint of somebody who don't like Alicia. I don't see it. I couldn't see it for Alicia with the eyes of God. Alicia wears me down. And, that's the girl's mama, so I'm trying to let them have, some relationship and healing, but I feel like they should be away from Alicia. They shouldn't, none of the girls should have a relationship in my mind, because, listen, okay, I'm just tell you what happened. Alicia was molested by Bleep. They're saying his name, but they bleeping it out. And then, in the next breath, she goes around and says, that's the family that Precious is with. What? I'm sorry? Come again? What? That's the family that you gave your baby to? Not the state took her and they placed her with these people. And even then, as a mother, or as a decent human being, because should we get into it? She didn't want to be a mother around this time, yada yada yada. But still, as a decent person on earth, you would not give your baby to somebody who was molesting you, or have your baby around the family of somebody who was molested. That don't make no sense. That is ridiculous. That's crazy. And I'm upset. Like, I'm genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, upset about this. And I can never forgive Alicia for that. I'm gonna be mad at Alicia for that until I die. I don't even know this woman, but I'm gonna be mad at her until I die. I told y'all last week that she basically traded herself out for her daughter because she was being molested, and then she in turn decided, okay, well, I'm not gonna allow you to molest me anymore, but I'm gonna give y'all this new baby. Are you kidding me? If it wasn't Sunday and Mother's Day and my mama didn't expect better of me, I would be cussing Alicia out from here to there. But I'm gonna be saved today. I just heard Jesse Duplantis in there, and he was giving me, some words and telling me that the devil is a trickster, and not to let him trick me. So I'm not gonna let him trick me into cussing Alicia out today. But it's in my heart to do. Let me see. And then, okay, so she goes into, yes, I was molested, and I'm not making fun of people being molested. I'm just saying, I'm making fun of Alicia. She's going into, yes, I was molested, and that's the family that she volunteered this information. Iyanla didn't even say, well, now you were molested. Was this the family that you... She volunteered information, so she ain't even shamed. Yeah, and that's the family that Precious is with right now. And Iyanla was shook. Iyanla was shook. I was shook. My mama was shook. A hush fell across America. Anybody watching Iyanla last night was probably shook. Oh, just shook down boots. Because what in the world? And then she goes on to say, oh, I lost my notes for a second there. She goes on to say, I don't want to talk about it. I just don't want to talk. I have moved on and I have overcome this and da-da-da. And Iyanla's looking at her and I'm looking at her and my mama looking at her like, no, you haven't. You ain't overcome none of this. Are you kidding? Are you serious? And Iyanla was telling her, girl, this, excuse my steering wheel, y'all. This is the life that your children are living. Yo, quote unquote, overcomeness is what you have just, you traded yourself out for your kids, basically. Iyanla didn't say that, but I'm saying it. Shoot. And she's doing, oh, I just don't want to talk about it, yada, yada. And I could see then. I was like, oh, okay, Alicia. I see. Because, you know, Shay was saying, or not Shay, I believe it was Marcia, was saying that her mama, you know, yells at her and she has, you know, just an issue with her, basically. And I see it. I mean, I know we all saw it, but I could see it even before Marcia said anything. I could see that she got a problem. It's not just like a regular, she's got an anger issue that she has hidden. She's hidden it. She's covered it with, that's my testimony and I'm an overcomer and this, that, and much like a lot of the church girls do. She has hidden her anger and her hurt and her pain in church words. She's one of the girls that walks into the church, and I can say this because, number one, I grew up in the church. Number two, I grew up in the church in the South, which is a whole nother experience. Number three, I grew up in the Kojic church, which is the church that brought you girls the I'm not gay no more young man. And number four, my great-grandfather is a bishop in that very church. So I can say these things about the church girls because I have lived it my whole life. There's not been a time in my life where I haven't been a part of the church. So Alicia is one of the girls who everybody knows this girl she ain't who she says she is, but she'll give you a good amen. She'll give you a praise the Lord, and she'll give you, you know, I'm gonna keep holding on. But then everybody know when she go home, she cussing out the girls and hollering and you know, acting a fool. And I just don't see it I don't see it for anybody like that, but I especially don't see it for Alicia because I know a little bit more about her backstory and how she done traded herself out for this girl. I don't like that. Let me see. And then while Alicia and Iyanla are talking, she says that this video gonna go longer than I expected, but whatever, I got to talk about it. While Iyanla and Alicia are talking, she says that Shay, the oldest girl, is close. Squirrel, you better. Squirrel almost lost her life today. Shay is close with the rapist, with Alicia's rapist, and I'm just like, why? Why? As a decent human being, even if you don't want to be somebody's mama, that's understandable. But as a decent human being, why would you not say, hey, come away from him? You know, I see people I don't know all the time around people that I know aren't good. And I'll say, hey, don't do that. You know, I recently met somebody who, oh, is that a Confederate flag, Jesus? All right, South. All right. And I mean, that flag popped up just as I was about to tell y'all about a Trump supporter. Look at how the devil, let me tell you, the devil will come when you want him and when you don't. The devil will appear. Devil pops up. I recently, and I know I'm sidetracking, but I got to talk today. In this video, I'm going to come back on my lunch and give you more because I already know I'm not going to finish this. But I recently met somebody who is a nice young lady. She's very kind, very soft-spoken, and this, that, and the other. But she recently told me that she's a Trump supporter. And I said, flee, devil. Basically, she told me that, and I walked smooth out of the establishment. I didn't say nothing else. I said, you voted for Trump, for real? And then I walked right out the building. I said, no. The devil thought he had me, but I run. And so I told another one of, you know, our mutual connections. None of us are really just friends, but we all know each other. And I told this young lady, hey, because we both the black girls and the other girl is something else. I told her, listen to me. Come to mother, because this young lady is a little bit younger than me. I said, come to mother. Listen. sister girl over here is a Trump supporter. You want to keep your eyes peeled. Okay, just watch now. Just because I don't know how this thing may turn out. Just keep your eyes open and aware. Because I'm a decent person. I feel the need to tell somebody when something ain't right with somebody. Now, if you're watching and you a Trump supporter, get off this channel. Flee. I rebuke you and I bind you in the name of Jesus, because I'm not doing it today. I won't be doing it today, yesterday, any other day, Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, love. I won't be doing none of that. Not, you'll never get me. But, I'm dead serious too. But, because I am a decent person, somebody that I've only known maybe a month or two, I pulled to the side and said, come here, listen to me. Baby ain't right over there. Don't go over there. Don't get too friendly over there. Don't go to her house, because they're going to hang you by a tree. Maybe. Because I'm decent. But Alicia couldn't extend that very courtesy to her own daughters, her children, people that came out of her body. It doesn't make sense. And you know what? This is Mother's Day, and I'm just really, in a Mother's Day type of mood. And I don't understand how somebody as a mother would do these kind of things. It just doesn't make sense. But let me see. We pull out Shay and Marcia out of the, because they had an altercation. I couldn't remember her name last week, but it's Marcia. Shay had some beef, and she was, mind your business, dang, and all of that. Remember that? So we pulled him to the side, and Iyanla's like, do you know why I've brought you two out here? And they're like, because we always get into it. And why do you always get into it? And then Shay goes into, she feels like Marcia has had the good life, and Marcia feels like she hasn't, because her mama always hollers at her, and they had to come to a mutual understanding. And for some reason, and this is another thing, I cannot rock with Alicia, because this is crazy. For some reason, Marcia had no earthly idea that her mama was on drugs. What? Excuse my wheel, y'all. I'm in this curve. Y'all know about this curve. It just does not make any sense. What? Listen to me. Come here. I was talking to my mom. We watched this, together. And I was talking to her. As soon as Marcia popped up on the screen this episode, I said, she's not there. She's not home. Ain't nobody there. Not that she's slow. She's just checked out completely. So, she's doing all this. I had no idea. How you had no idea that your mama was on drugs? And how your mama ain't just sit you down and tell you, once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe and I'm admitting it. Mariah Lynn. It doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense. These girls, I tell you what. But she had no idea her mom was on drugs. And then Shay goes into, well, you don't remember this, but when you were a baby, bleep and mama was trying to pull you in two different, one had you by the arms, one had you by the legs, and they was trying to pull you out the door, and it was just a mess, and I'm hollering and screaming. And they kind of come to a consensus. They come to some recognition. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna hold on to that word. I said it, and I said it. Let me see. Basically, Shay wants recognition. She wants recognition for raising her sisters, basically, and her sisters can't give or haven't given her that because they don't feel like she did, but she feels like she did. So she's upset about that. And then let me see, Alicia. Oh, why am I not? Oh, stay with it. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord. I guess I'm gonna throw this iPad at least once every video I'm driving. I'm so sorry about it. But excuse me. Alicia pops in and Iyanla tells her that, Shay is upset with you for leaving your babies weeks and days, and Alicia says, I ain't do that, and Shay says, yes, you did, and then Alicia, I see it again, it pops out again, that little spirit she got on her pops out and is giving, I ain't never, and and she's giving, aggression. And Iyanla's like, this is just the baby's experience. She feels like she took care of these babies with no help. And I believe she did. Because anybody say they just didn't want to be a mother and give their baby over to some rapists and molesters and abusers. I feel like she left Shay to raise these kids. I do. But, let me see. Oh, white people, if y'all don't get across the street, I swear. Anyway. I'm gonna stop right here and come right back. I gotta get in here and open this door. All right, it's the end of the day. and I am exhausted, but I had to come back to finish this Iyanla video. I feel like I sound horrible, but we just gonna pray me through this. I'm gonna go because you wasn't at the stop sign, so logistically it wasn't your time. Anyway, where do we leave off? Oh, Alicia saying she never left the kids for weeks at a time. Alicia, sis, and I'm sorry that this portion of the video is a little bit less energy than the other one, but I just got off work. It's been a long day and I'm tired, and I had to do everything today, like all the things I had to open and close. So it's been a journey. It's not your turn. Why are the people just not taking their turns? Anyway, but Alicia, Shay is saying that Alicia left her with the kids for weeks and days, and Alicia saying that's not true. And I'm like, how do you know? Because you were on crackhead time, and that's a whole different, measure of time. There's, central, or not central. What is it? Is it central time? Am I tripping? Central time, Pacific. What am I? Oh, I'm tired, and it's just, you can tell by my edges what kind of day it's been. Anyway, the point is, there's all those different measures of time, and then there's crackhead time. So she really don't know whether she left the kids for weeks. She said it may have been overnight. Overnight to a crackhead could be a month later. Anyway, then she says she never felt the need, excuse my steering wheel, y'all, never felt the need to tell her daughters that she was on drugs. How do you just never feel the need? It just doesn't make sense. These are things that you need to tell people. If you are an addict, if you're addicted to anything, you need to explain that to your children and say, now child, I am addicted to this. It may run in the family. You may want to watch out for these specific markers of things. This is what I look like all day with this little bandit. Oh, okay. Oh, people want me to run into them. That's okay. I got time today. I have plenty of time to, have a car accident. I ain't got nothing to do. Anyway. I feel, excuse my wheel, y'all, excuse me. I feel like this is just something that she should have, all of this should have been discussed and handled better. But Alicia, I don't see it for her. Let me go on out in this world. Get out in this world. Excuse I'm so sorry. It's a lot of steering wheel going on today. Let me see. Okay, so then, this is when they tell Shay that Bleep molested her. Not molested Shay, but molested Alicia. And Shay, she just, I don't know how to explain the devastation that baby felt. She went through. She started hollering. She started hyperventilating and suffocating. And I mean, honestly, it was bad. It was really bad. And Marcia got up and hugged her. And, they took her upstairs to go lay down, and Iyanla was like, she needs to lie down because this is too much for her. I mean, the baby was going through, and this is when she regressed back to, Iyanla said 7 years old. I don't know where she got the number from, but she did regress back to a child at that moment. Iyanla was asking her questions, and she had her head down, and she kept saying, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, like a baby. And I was like, dang, she was shook to her core, like, for real. Anyway. Pardon y'all, I done got in this curve. Now the sun's behind me, so you can't see me. But let me see. She's crying, and she says she's upset because that was her friend, and I'm just like, It doesn't make sense to me again, because Alicia she gave one of her daughters to this man basically, and then when another one of her daughters was good girlfriends with this man, she didn't say nothing. I don't get it. I don't understand why she ain't say nothing. I mean, honestly, just tell her to come away from this man, and all of that. It doesn't make sense to me. But we swoop on over. Oh, okay, yeah, cut me off because I just look like the one who needs to be cut off all day today. Just apparently. I'm trying to remain safe. I'm yet holding on. But so anyway, they go upstairs and switch, change clothes. Now they all in yellow, and they come downstairs and they meet up. And Shay is still crying. She's bawling down still. And Iyanla says, you can continue to cry, but stand up straight. Pay attention to what I'm saying. And you have to cry with an agenda. And she's still just, that was my friend. And I'm just like, yeah, I'd be pretty shook if I found out, these type of things about my friends. But, I mean, I'm still very upset with her mother. Excuse my wheel, y'all, for not saying anything to her. And why are niggas just walking in the street? That's it. I'm gonna get something to eat before I go home. I can't afford it today. Not today. I got to save. So then we at the kitchen table, just having, just the everyday. Lord, really, they got these Confederate flags. What is 1, 2, 3, 4 Confederate flags waving in the wind? I tell you, that old devil, he tries to get me every time. Because he knows, much like Sister Girl in North Carolina, that climbed the top of that state building and pulled down that flag, that Confederate flag. Not the state building, but the state flagpole. And yanked down that flag. I got that spirit in me. I really almost pulled over just now and snatched all them flags. But I don't have it today. I'm talking about back at the kitchen table. So we're back at the kitchen table, and Alicia, she's giving attitude. But even before we, get back to Alicia and her attitude, Precious is talking. And Precious lets Iyanla know. Iyanla tells her to tell her mama, because her mama's sitting right there, that she hated her. She didn't understand. Much like I don't understand. Precious was voicing each and every one of my opinions to the point where, and my mama can attest, I wish she was here to give me an amen. I literally, when Precious was talking, when she said, I don't understand why you just gave me to the wolves, why you just gave me to them, I stood up and I pointed and I clapped and I gave it the victory, because that was a word. She said that, and it touched me in my spirit. It resonated with my soul, and I don't understand either. I'm sure y'all have seen that clip of Tamar Braxton in church where she's doing all of this, and that was me last night when Precious said, I just don't understand, and I'm so angry with you for just giving me to these people. That was exactly my thoughts, and I'm very also angry. Don't you get in this lane while I'm in this lane now? Oh Jesus, why are you slowing down at a green light? Oh my God, today. Help me. I need help, somebody. Stretch your hands towards your phones and your computers and your iPads and such, and just whisper a word of prayer for Kay, because my spirit, my wit is this short today. I cannot do it. So Precious, she was very upset, and then she revealed that Bleep molested her too. And I said, well, Lord, they bleeped it out, so I can't know if this is the same man. But then Iyanla came in the clutch and said, Precious, she got that deep voice. Precious just informed us that the same man that molested her mother molested her as well. And I said, this is an issue. I cannot see it for Alicia. I told y'all this morning, I couldn't see it for Alicia with the eyes of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I just could not. I can't see it for Alicia. I just the mere fact that you traded yourself for your daughter, I just can't. I can't do it. And when that was said, then Shay goes into being upset even further. And what I liked about Shay was that she didn't give it the Tyler Perry treatment. And this is no shade to TP, but Tyler, in all of his plays, rape comes up in every single one of his little situations, basically. In each and every, I can't think of a single play or movie he's done where rape has come up, where somebody didn't say, that didn't happen, you just making that up, a mess, lies. Like, usually, in these Tyler Perry productions, the girls will say, or they'll say, well, he did it to me too. Or, my mother was a whore and a junkie. Like, in Tyler Perry's productions, there's always just that, somebody got raped, but we just don't explain it away because we just explained it away. Shay didn't give it that treatment. She didn't say, I don't believe you. She didn't say, anything disparaging. She was just hurt. Just simply hurt. And I like that about Shay because, when people say stuff like that, people automatically go into, nah, you lying. And then people don't feel comfortable saying anything, and then it continues. I'm glad we done said it, and ain't nobody saying, that didn't happen or nothing like that. I really appreciated that. But I feel like Iyanla would have shut it down if they had said it anyway, because Iyanla she do not play. Let me see. Then, so Iyanla asked Alicia, did she know that this man was molesting her daughter? Alicia says, Well, Precious told me that she had been molested, but I didn't know all the details. I didn't know who it was. Alicia. I know it's Sunday, and God is going to have to forgive me and my mother and whomever else may be watching this video, but bitch, listen to me. You come here. Come to me. How is it that you were molested by somebody? We don't know his name. His name is Bleep. You were molested by Bleep, and then you give your daughter to Bleep and his family. And then when your daughter tells you that she had been molested, you just all of a sudden don't know who did it. How? How in the hell? I'm upset now. I done got mad. How do you just don't know who did it? That's like if I am a known candy thief. If I'm always out here stealing the girl's candy. You can't have candy around Kayla because she gonna take the candy. That's like if that happens and you send your daughter over to my house with a sack full of candy and I've eaten all the candy and you say, well, my daughter told me somebody ate all her candy, but I didn't know who could have eaten the candy. I'm not sure who ate the candy. You sent her to the candy house where the girls eat all the candy. It doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't. I don't understand. If you know my favorite color is blue, which it's not, but just for the sake of this, if you know my favorite color is blue, and you know every time we color and I get the blue crayon, and your cousin comes over and she wants the blue crayon, and I took the blue crayon from her because I always have the blue crayon. If you know that, and your cousin go back and say, well, you know, somebody took my blue crayon, you automatically know who took it because you know that whenever I'm coloring, I'm going to have the blue crayon. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. When she said, oh, well, she had told me she was molested, but I didn't know who. What you mean? I'm so upset. I'm so pissed, y'all. For real, from the bottom of my heart, I'm so upset. I'm upset. And I really wanted Iyanla to get up and slap her across her face. Because I wanted each and every one of those daughters to line up and smack their mama smooth across her face. Because it just doesn't, oh my God, y'all, I'm pissed. I'm so upset. I mean, I can't do it. I can't do it because I'm angry. And Precious goes into, you know, how could you leave me with him and da. And I'm up and I'm clapping and I'm giving God the glory because Precious was speaking. Precious said that. She said that. Do you hear me? Listen, I have never felt the spirit move like that on one of these TV shows. Like I felt Precious when she said, how could you just leave me with these people? It left me with a pack of wolves. I couldn't be bothered. And then Marcia confronts her mother and says that she feels like she's always hollering at her. Alicia immediately starts hollering. And I'm just like, what in the world? What is this? Alicia, I feel like everybody should break ties from Alicia. And y'all let Alicia be over there where she is. And y'all just build y'all sister bond. And then Shay gets mad. And, you know, Shay is saying, I feel like, you know, we have always been in competition. And then Alicia storms off and she goes upstairs and asks for, you know, get my ride. Where's my car? Have my car brought around. And I'm leaving. And I'm just like, good riddance. I believe these girls can heal without you. I do. I understood tonight why Shay said in last week's episode, I'm not looking for anything from my mother. Like, our relationship is dead. Me and Alicia's relationship, though I've never met this woman in my life, is dead. If I saw her today, if she walked into this gas station, I'm stopped there right now, I'd probably kick her in her jaw. I just cannot do it. I'm pissed, y'all. Let me calm down. That was Iyanla Fix My Life. We got one more part of this next week, and then we're going to move on to something else, but I'm so upset. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, you know, all the things the YouTubers say. Matea's GoFundMe, as always, is going to be in the description box. All of my information, my first and second Instagrams, you know, my Tumblr, all of that down below. And I'm going to go. I got to compose myself before I go in here into this gas station. Listen, I'm so upset. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all probably tomorrow for Potomac. Peace.